Today, we're going to talk more about investing. So, we're going to get into buying businesses. And this year, we actually bought a business called Marin Weight Loss and Wellness in Novato, California. It's been there for 20 years and it's a fantastic business. And I bought this business as a way for us to build a structure so that we could invest with more investors in businesses, learn the process, and get everything going. So basically, there's some angles that you have to think about in buying a business, which is, when you purchase, you have to look at a bunch of things. Like, first, you want to look at the financials and make sure that those are accurate, and that basically when you step into that business, that you know that the numbers that you're seeing on paper are going to be correct when you step in. There's a lot of small business owners that they don't track their expenses very well. And basically, what can happen then is what it looks like is not what it is when you get in there. So luckily, this business, they had a really good bookkeeper and kept track. And I have 22 years of running businesses and being very involved in the bookkeeping. And so I actually know what to look for. Some really good people in business are actually not the numbers people. And in that case, you want to make sure you get help, because that could be a big problem if you acquire a business and the numbers are way off. The second thing is, this is a very personal business. So the owner was really, really involved with the clients. Meaning, when we take over, it's not like buying a pest control business or buying basically a business where I could take over a pool route or a pest control business, and the customers really don't care who comes and services their pool or sprays their house. It could be different people, and it's not going to impact the customer very much. But in the weight loss clinic, it's a very personal relationship, and the owner did a lot of the nutrition counseling. So basically, we accounted for in our numbers that there would be a drop in essentially services from the regulars, who patronize the business, and that some of them are just not going to be able to be salvaged basically when there's new ownership, because the relationship was too personal with the owner. So this is a huge consideration when you're buying a business like this, and you have to make sure that the services that you're bringing in and that the other components of the business are strong enough so that basically you can balance that out and then grow the business. So because the marketing was really not being done like it could have been, because the owners were slowing down, and I thought we could ramp up the marketing over the first year, and we can call all the clients personally and keep as many as possible going. We decided that it was still a great purchase, and it's also very close to my other business, Jessa Skincare. It's literally right next door, almost not one door over, but almost right next door to my other business. So it was a great acquisition as far as we can cross refer clients. There's already multiple clients from my other business that have started up plans, nutrition coaching at the new business. And so, let's say we lost 10 regular people that the weight loss clinic had seen because they didn't like the change. There's probably 5-10 people just from my other business that'll start going in their place. So the other thing is, we added in new services. So we added in GLP-1 medications, which are essentially compounded Ozempic, Mounjaro, which I am personally on now, and they are fantastic in many ways that I never thought, where they're more like a nutrient versus a medication, which is really interesting. And we added in LED, infrared, red light therapy. So that basically lowers inflammation and helps shrink fat cells. It's also highly anti-aging, relaxing, helps with injuries. So we have a whole package offering that. And also, you know, we're just going to continue to add services that make sense. So we were looking at med spa services, but we're not quite prepared to do that yet with the businesses. So that's a little bit about the story of purchasing Marin Weight Loss, and I would love to make some videos at the business and just teach you guys more about the systems and processes, how you market and package everything, and just, get you guys excited about buying more businesses. There's a huge opportunity right now. There's 10,000 boomers retiring a day, and essentially I think it's like 20% of them own a business, and they're all retiring. And so if you think about that, it's one of the biggest opportunities in investing that there is out there right now. So we keep teetering in and out of talk about a recession. But if you choose recession-proof businesses and you buy them from boomers who are leaving the industry, 60% of the time there's some kind of seller financing component. Some people are lucky enough to find them where there's zero down. They just get it financed over to them because it's like someone who tried to hand it down to their child and their kids didn't want the business, and they're like, well, I'm going to close my doors. And then if you can find them before they do that, then it's an amazing investment opportunity, depending on the type of business. So things like services that people don't stop. Like, most people will not attempt to learn to clean their pool, believe it or not, or they won't spray their own houses for roaches, or so there's services that people continue to need even in a recession. All right, guys, great talk, and I'm going to keep producing content on YouTube. We're going to be talking spa, wellness, business buying, real estate investing. These are all the ways that I expanded over the last couple years where I took a hiatus from YouTube. I wanted to come back with a really strong plan to bring you guys super valuable content that'll help you and your families grow. Have a good day, and I'll see you very soon.